What's up, fitness wearable friends? My name is Carmen Sterniolo, fitness and nutrition coach, owner of Ambitious Athletics here in Washington, D.C. This is another video talking about Whoop and an update to an original video that I put up comparing the Apple Watch and Whoop. In that video, the conclusion was Whoop is a better fitness tracker than the Apple Watch. In this video today, and I'll actually link back to that video up above and also down in the description. But for this video today, I want to talk about Whoop 3.0 and Whoop 4.0. I'm a big Whoop advocate. I think they do an outstanding job with their technology. Maybe not so much on their delivery, which I know a lot of people are upset about the delivery of the 4.0. But check out this video and let's talk about 3 and 4. And hopefully you won't be that upset if you're still waiting on your 4. So with the 3.0, if you do have it or if you don't have it, you know that it tracks your strain, your recovery, sleep score, Hrv, resting heart rate, and also respiratory. Well, the 4.0, which is a little bit smaller, and actually look much more comfortable on your wrist. Can't really tell here, but the size is just a little bit smaller, and that really comes off of, I think where they saved some room and shrank some size was off of the clip or where the band inserts into where the battery is. That's been shaved off a little bit, and now it just sits right here. It comes off really easy, so it attaches more to the sensor itself without the extension like a normal watch. And that's where they saved their room. The sensor here a bit smaller than here, but they both do the exact same job. The 4.0, all the exact same stuff as the 3.0, but you get a few extra things like blood oxygen readings and also skin temperature readings. Now, I would say the blood oxygen reading and the skin temperature reading aren't that great or a huge improvement to the Whoop interface. Blood oxygen, yes, for any kind of illness, especially COVID-19, that is something, a specific tool to look at for a little bit of feedback on your own biofeedback metrics in your own body. Also, the skin temperature, I don't find that as useful as maybe other people do, and having that metric doesn't make 4.0 better for me. In addition to, with the 4.0, we've got the Haptic Alarm. So we have haptics, which is just a little vibration feeling in the Whoop 4.0. But really the cool thing with that haptic is you can also use it for an alarm, which I like to use it for my Apple Watch. But for sleep purposes, you can just set a time that you want to wake up, the exact time that you want to wake up. You can also play with it performance-wise. When you get into the green in Whoop, you can have it wake you up. And also for when you are most rested. So there's 3 different settings that you can use that in that are super helpful and fun to play with. If you don't have to wake up at a specific time the next day, you can always set that to wake you up at a specific time when you enter into that green zone, which is really, really cool. And that helps you stay within your sleep ranges of the time that you go to bed and the time that you wake up, so it can keep our body in rhythm. So that's it for the band itself. The battery and also the USB and the charger has an update, as well as a waterproof battery, so you don't have to worry about washing your hands or getting into the shower when your Whoop is charging or when you have the battery on your wrist, which is nice because I do know of a few stories where somebody has washed their hands and gotten the water on the battery and then fried it and had to get a new one. So this is a really nice upgrade. It's really simple to slide on and off. Here we've got a small USB connected into a large USB, so still working with the iPhone jack and charger, which is great. Overall comfort is really nice. With the 3.0, I always had the band kind of sliding off of the sensor itself like this if it got caught in a sweatshirt or a coat whenever I was putting that on. The 4.0 is really nice. It really hugs it, and I haven't had the issue of it falling off to the side or flipping over while exercising or getting dressed or anything. So all in all, the 4.0 is awesome because of the comfort and for the haptics. Everything else, if you do have a 3.0, don't be upset that you haven't got your 4.0 yet. You still have the metrics that you need to view your recovery score and help you with your sleep. The 4.0 is just an added bonus. And when you get it, you'll be happy with it, but you're not going to notice anything vastly different in having being upset that the shipping has taken a long time. So if you do have a 3.0, awesome. If you don't, find somebody that got their 4.0 and get the upcycled version. But all in all, Whoop is doing a great job. Loving everything that they're doing with the updates that they're coming to the interface. I think we're going to find some really cool stuff coming out from them in the coming months or over this entire year. Maybe adding some different metrics into the interface that could also provide us better feedback on our fitness, our recovery, and then just overall how we're feeling with illnesses and so forth. And on a final note here, I do want to talk about the sensory, both on the Whoop and the Apple Watch. I do have tattoos, and I did have some different readings come up with the Whoop, some really kind of skewy data. My HRV was a little off. So when looking at this, I was looking at where the sensor was placed, which was over my tattoo. And talking with Whoop and their team, there is some good evidence that some of the tattoo inks that artists use actually do kind of mess up the sensor here. So finding a place that you don't have any tattoos where the sensor can rest is going to be much more beneficial. I was able to switch it over to this hand here and able to get some really consistent, accurate data from that. With the Apple Watch, same kind of thing. The Apple Watch kept on locking up when being over my tattoo, so I've had to change some settings where it can sit on here and be a little bit looser and still not just lock, and I have to put in my passcode every single time. So just be wary of that if you do have tattoos. Make sure you do have a space that the sensor is able to be placed where it's just skin, no additional ink or anything like that, for good consistency. So Whoop 3.0, Whoop 4.0, and the Apple Watch. Whoop still killing the game. And if you're interested in a Whoop, I'm going to put my link down in the description down here. Use it, get yourself a free Whoop, and get started. Happy health and fitness to you.